Hi everyone, it's Jane and Nippy from Ashley Craig Grooming Australia. I'm going to do a bathing demonstration today on Nippy for the Show Salon Spa product. Okay, so today we're going to use 1 which is renew, 3 which is whiten, and then 2 which is cleanse. That's the order we're going to do it in. So I'm going to add 1 and 3 together. Fill the little bucket up with some water. You can use distilled water. Today I'm just going to use normal water, but normally you use distilled water. I haven't got any with me. And then after that we're going to do the cleanse. Alright, so what we're going to do is I've got a little painter's pail here, okay, and we're going to add some, here we go, add some, so first is the renew. So I've got the little pump on there. So for Nippy, he's got a fair bit of coat. So I'm doing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, so that much in there. Okay, then I'm going to go the whiten. Alright, it's a big pump. And I'm just going to do 1 of those. Okay, now this is actually going to be applied to a dry coat. Alright, so I'm not going to wet Nippy at all. Alright, so I'm going to get it, okay, just fill the bucket up. So I'll put it on fair high so it sort of stirs it all up, mixes it all up together, okay. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to get a sponge, just make sure it's all mixed up. Just don't forget, I'm just using normal water, but distilled water is your preference, okay? It's your sort of go-to to do that, to do this. Alright, now I'm going to apply this to Nippy. Where is he? There he is, a little fella. He's such a good boy. Okay, his ears. Now I'm trying to turn this, get this down there a bit more so you can see what he's doing. There's Nip. He's such a good boy. He loves his bath. I'll put all over him, so we're going to sponge it all over him when he's nice and dry. Okay, so what's happening here is it's all getting absorbed into his coat straight away. Okay, just remember if you're doing this again, I didn't have any distilled water with me, but distilled water is the go. Okay, so boy Nips, I'm going to apply it all over him. If you have a dog that needs a bit of texture, like if you have a terrier or something like that, you would use Essentials. It's great to put texture back in coats, even poodles, all that kind of stuff. Okay, so I'm going to wet him everywhere. Let me see if I can get this down a little bit further. Thanks for that bit. There we are. Right, so I'm just going to soak him up. Get those feet all, get those legs, try and get that right through his hair. You kind of think that you're not going to have enough product. Like he's got pretty big coat, and you kind of think, oh gee, this little bucket of stuff's not going to wet all his coat. But you'd be surprised, it really does. It really does. Okay. Sometimes I even pop his foot in a bucket. Okay, and from there I'll wet all around, just so I don't waste it. Squeeze it out, just makes it a little bit quicker. Okay, same with the front. Give it a swish. Now normally I would leave this on for about 15-20 minutes. Where are we going to get? Good boy. So just going to pop that in there, and it's going to help me wet his leg. He's a good boy. He's used to this. Aren't you, darling? Okay. Right. Good boy. So up the top here. So I've just got the front and the side to do. Good boy. What I'll also do is another video after this one which I'll do a time-lapse one, and it'll actually show the amount of time that it takes me to dry him. Like normally if I just washed him first and put the conditioner on, it would, after, like that's the last thing, it would take me forever to dry him. Like it'd be like a 2-hour dry. But normally with this method, I can get him dry in probably 45 minutes. Oops, something like that. Okay, so what I've done is I've added 1, which is Renew, and 3 Whiten together. I've put a few pumps in the bucket. It just depends. Like if you had a toy poodle, you'd probably only put 15 ml of each product in there. Okay, but because Nippy's a bit bigger and he's got a lot of hair to kind of get wet and stuff like that, I do put a little bit more. So it really just depends on your dog, the coat, and all that kind of stuff. All right, so now we're going to actually do, where are we? Now we're going to do cleanse. Okay, so with the cleanse, I'll do 1, 2, 3. I'm going to do 4 of those pumps. Okay, and again, I'm going to add some water to that. Again, you use distilled water. Okay, I turn it on pretty hard here just to get all the bubbles up. But all right. Now, normally with this process, what you would do is you would leave it on for like 15-20 minutes, let this soak in, do its job. But I'm not going to do that today because it'll just take forever. It's a video. So now I'm going to apply the cleanse. What this is going to do, it's going to clean his hair, polish his coat. I'm going to sort this video out, sorry. There we go. It's going to polish his coat, get him nice and clean. Okay, up and under here. Get his ears in. Okay, the other one. There we are. Okay, very neat. Down the back. So this is actually, this cleanse, it's going to soap it all up. This is what's going to do that cleaning. It's just going to get in there and make it all nice and clean. Okay, but don't forget, this process happens after you've done the 15-20 minute soak. All right, so you just don't normally do it straight away. Okay, it's usually after it's sat on him for a while and it sits in there and does a soak. Okay, get right in under here. Good boy, Nippy. Spin around for me, darling. Good boy. There we are. All right. Sit down, give it a good wash, especially under here, because he tends to do a bit of a, goes to the toilet on himself, which makes it a bit messy and a bit smelly. Okay, a good clean. Sometimes if you find that your dogs have gotten pretty grubby, pretty yucky, pretty manky, don't be afraid to put a little bit more in. Get it nice and clean. Okay, you will be surprised. You'll think, how can this possibly clean my dog and make it nice and white? Well, even if your dog wasn't white, even if your dog was black, the colours that are going to come out in the coat, your dog is just going to gleam. Because it's conditioning inside the hair. It's actually going in where the hair needs the nourishment. Okay, so I'm just going all under here, especially under here needs hygiene, because it gets like quite poggy. Okay, bring it. Good boy. Okay. And the front. All right, now. Just let that sit for a little bit. Okay, good boy. We'll do the rest of it, darling. Sorry about that. Good boy. Okay, now, well, hang on, we go. So, yeah, I'll just let that sit on here for a couple of minutes and then I'll rinse it off, all right? And then I'll stop the video and then I'll start another one. I'll do a time-lapse one, and that one will be for drying time, okay, after we've done this, okay? So you won't get the conditioner sitting on the outside of the coat like you normally would if you conditioned last. So that's actually going to hold the water and take you forever to dry, which would normally be the case with Nippy. Okay, so I'll just quickly rinse this off him. Just remember that the other process should have been on for about 15-20 minutes, and then this one about 3 to 5. So let it sit, soak in. Okay, just give it a good rinse. If you have a dog that you need to de-shed, I would de-shed before I rinsed off. So I hit it with like the HV dryer as well. So I've just got warm water in this hose. I've got a hot water system that delivers the water at about 36 degrees, I think it is. So I just turn this tap on. I don't have to adjust for any type of water. So I fiddle around with the temperature. It just automatically comes out at that temperature all the time. And it actually gives nice pressure as well. Just gets all that hair, that shampoo out of the hair. As well. So, right under there. Good. Nice and warm. Normally I get the plumber to change it when it comes into summer and winter. We drop it down a little bit. The summer, so it's not as warm. You know, nothing less than hot shower summer. Same as the dog. Yeah. Okay. Alright, so now we go with Nippy. He's all rinsed off. I like to use these little, they're like, I don't know, cleaning wipes or whatever they are. They're really good to rinse off, and they soak up so much water, and they save on the amount of towels that you have to wash as well. Good boy. Usually just wipe all over him. So I'll take it down his leg. Kind of rinse him out a little bit. Okay. Same with down the back, right down his leg. And they save on so many towels. Really good. Rather than try and dry him up with a towel now. So right down his leg. Give it a bit of a squeeze. There we go. Mummy's tummy. Alright, now, again what we've done, we've done renew and whiten together. You can either do 15 ml each, or if you've got a dog that gets a little bit smelly and dirty like Nippy does, I do a little bit more, alright? And then you mix those two together in a little painter's pail about, little liter bucket, or if you've got a small dog, probably a little bit less. Okay, then you would let that sit for 15-20 minutes. Okay, and then after that you would use the cleanse. okay, and the cleanse is the cleaner, like, you know, it'll polish the coat. I use the sponge, okay, it helps apply it, and you know, the sponge helps clean the coat, cleans the hair, comes up nice and shiny. All right, so again, as I said, renew and whiten first in your little painter's pail. Okay, a couple of pumps depending on the size of your pump, or you can just measure it out with a little measuring cup, you know, 30, 15 mil, whichever you need to use for your dog. Don't forget that these shampoos are highly concentrated, so you don't want to waste it, you know. And then after you put those on, leave 15-20 minutes and then apply your cleanse. All right, so what I'm going to do is stop this video, and then I'll put a part 2 on, which is drying, and with that one it'll be a oh, what do they call it, I don't know, it'll be in the fast ones, so you'll just see me drive a little quickly, and then you'll see how long it takes me to dry them, which sort of isn't sort of that long at all for what he is, you know, for the amount of coat he has. Okay, so anyway, good luck with your Show Salon Spa. I'm sure you'll enjoy it. You don't need a white dog. If you've got, you know, any coloured dog, it's going to bring their coat up beautifully, you know. It's going to condition from the inside, and their coats gleam, just shiny, absolutely beautiful. Again, if you have a dog that needs texture, whether it be a poodle or a terrier or something like that, you can use the essentials in the same manner. You know, sometimes with my poodles, I'll use Show Salon Spa, and then a couple of baths before a competition, I'll use essentials, which will help put a bit of texture back in the coat. All right, anyway, I'll see you soon. I'll get Nippy out of the bath, pop him on the table, and I'll get the video going, and then you'll see how long it takes me to dry him after we've done this bathing method. Okay, all the best, and hopefully I'll see you in the next video. Okay, see you later. Bye.